So we already used the git add, right, the asterisk here to show you we can do wildcard. I happen to do git add, right, rectangle dot asterisk, then it add every file with that. Or you can do, like, if you have more than one Java files, rectangle, circle, you can just, or if you want to do with .java, then just asterisk.java, all the Java files will be added, right, instead. Now, the asterisk is just a wildcard, okay. Git log is just showing what you have done so far, like I just commit one, right? So I type git log, it just give me the commit ID, right, which is hash code right there, who did it, when, and what's the commit message, right, that I have initial commit of rectangle.java right there. Now they're still in local, we gotta push it now. All right, so we just create the GitHub account, right? And we create a repository right there, and we use HTTPS, and we copy this, okay? We copy this again, make sure we have that. And this is the same URL that you're going to submit on Blackboard on your .blocks. Under comment, just paste that in, then have access to your code. So we're going to go back and type git remote, right? So this is the command that we're looking at. This where it says URL, just going to replace with the URL that I just copied from github.com. Add origin, right? So we pasting this URL. All right, so now technically what I do is it's just going to say, hey, this is a variable's name origin, which has the values that URL, right, as the remote. HTTPS right there that we go push now, git push. That means we start to actually do this action after that. Push, right? We have to set where to push to. Now we know where you have to push to github.com with that repository name rectangle.git, right? Which rectangle.git. Right, so if you look at rectangle.git, right? And that's the username, right? User ID. Okay, so that's a path to my repo. So let's do push with the command push. We just say git push -u origin master. Okay. So origin is referred back to this URL here, and master is the master branch because you can have several branches afterward. Okay, so just say my login username to GitHub because it's had to verify when you push, and password to your GitHub account when you're creating it. Okay. All right, so after it's verified that is actually you, then it's just say, okay, counting objects 3 done, data compression using up to 8 threads, compressing object 100%, done, writing objects 100%. So pretty much just is writing to this location, right? Where from local master to the remote master branch. Branch master set up to track remote branch master from origin. If you go back to your URL, refresh, you see your code is right there now. It's public now. People can access to your code now. And that's pretty much how you submit your work. Just copy that, right, and paste. Or the other link, I can access to it, right, to the whole repository. Yeah, you just, when you submit on your Dropbox, right, for this class exercise, right, so we submit your rectangle.java on github.com, right, copy the link to your repo and paste on your Blackboard. right here, right? And then just paste. Yeah. Let me make sure I copy the link. Okay, and then you submit, right? And you can attach your videos too to prove that your code is working too, right? So you need to do tutorial from codeschool.com, right? And it's going to cover more like what's git pull when you need to update your code from the repository when other people push to the same github.com, right? You do git pull first, then you can merge the change to your local, then you can push it back. And if you want to change your repository URL, you can just do git remote set URL -- at origin and paste a new URL. Okay. And git diff head is just showing like your local and remote what the difference. All right, it's gonna show the difference on your code. And okay, head is just the latest one on the latest version because they can have many versions. This is just a command to do set path, right? If you receive the certificate error using the following command, okay, like git config -- global, okay, verify false for http.ssl, or the other one. If you get a message, please tell me who you are, like git config, right? It's pretty much just to try to register your name, right? Then just set them by using that. Register your email and your name. This is the same exactly command, but you're gonna put your name at .com instead.